noses. So thank you for that. The first questioner will be Senator Mobina Jaffer, who is the chair of the Senate Legal and Constitutional Affairs Committee, joining us online, virtually. Senator Jaffer.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Madame la Juge O'Bonsawin.
Madam Justice O'Bonsawin, I want, first of all, to welcome you to Ottawa and also to congratulate you most sincerely on your appointment to the Supreme Court of Canada.
Madame la Bonsawin, that Canada's most vulnerable populations benefit from feeling, seeing, and heard through the Supreme Court's decisions. Perhaps you could explain as well your vision of equity versus equality in Canadian society.
Just one moment, please. I'm just wondering, is it possible to see the members on the screen in front of me when they speak?
We'll try to get
Sorry.
that. We'll try to get that fixed. For the moment, we can see them on the left and the right, but
Okay.
Ideally, we will see them right in the center as well.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now I can see you. I think it's very important for people who have issues with mental illness to be seen and heard. It impacts so many in our population, and I'm sure many of us here know someone who's been impacted by mental illness, either personally or as members of their family and friends. I think that in order for them to be part of society and to feel involved, it's important for them, as you said, to be seen and heard. And that's all part of inclusivity, and it's part of our charter values about having equality and dignity. With regard to equity versus equality, these are all principles that are very important related to the charter. And again, I would say that people who are affected by mental illness need to be supported throughout our community, because at the end of the day, everyone is value added, and we can never forget that. So I would say that we always have to remember our charter values and make sure that we're a very inclusive society.
Madame Judge Bonsawin, you know, you have spoken the difference between equality and equity. And I would like you to share our vision of what you mean in the difference between treating people equally or with equity.
Well, I think that everyone has to be treated equal under the law, and that I've spoken about when I was asked that question in my application. When I think of equality, I would think that that's protected under Section 15 of the Charter, and it's something that we should all aspire to achieve as part of members of our society, Canada throughout. With regards to the issue of equity, I think they go hand in hand, and that I think that's all that I have to say about that issue.
So I want to ask you also about, given your expertise with Gladue principles and your doctorate, how do you think should be incorporated into our judges training, continuing education training, the Gladue principles, Gladue training? You've talked in your questionnaire about the different training you think should take place, but I'm interested in how you think would Gladue principles be incorporated in judges training?
I think it's essential, and I've been a strong proponent about talking about Gladue principles. I've been invited to speak at many conferences about this issue, and whenever either the CIAJ or the NJI ask me to attend, I'm always a willing participant, because at the end of the day, we all have a responsibility as sentencing judges, judges who also do bail hearings, under the criminal code to apply to look at the background of Indigenous accused when they appear in front of us, because it's that understanding that's required for judges to be able to make a fulsome decision by looking at the facts, what's in front of us as the issue, but also looking at the particular background of those Indigenous accused. So I always said it's extremely necessary, and I think it should be something that we're constantly striving to achieve, to be fair when these people appear in front of us.
Thank you.